Hello everybody. How are we doing today? Welcome. Hello. How are we doing? Welcome. Yeah, I also apparently didn't re-download Elden Ring, so just waiting on that. So what's even worse than that is that before I went to go make a coffee, which I actually didn't have to make a coffee, there was an iced coffee waiting for me. Thank you, Papa Lyria. I hit the download button on Elden Ring, and then I got up to go downstairs to do the thing. And then I was like, okay, well, now I don't have to do that, so I'll just start setting up the rest of stream. Tab back into Steam, and it says, would you like to, like, unpause your download? And it's like, why is my download paused? And I think it's because I was opening the other stuff for stream. Welcome, by the way, Poi, Fused, Blade, welcome. Wonder if I gotta add 3 wishes for Eyes of Blue. I don't know what the Blue Eyes deck looks like right now. My understanding is that Blue Eyes is very bricky. It's like a mid-range deck. So it's trying to leverage the advantage that you make off of like True Light, and like recurring stuff off of the Primate engine and stuff like that, which can be good, potentially. But also it's very bricky, because sometimes you can just draw a level 8 that does nothing, so it's pretty bad. Also, I wanted to go over a little bit of last stream. Probably not a huge deal, but I think it's important to me to like clarify some things. I was gonna put myself on the screen and also like be in front of the impaled pike people again and be like, guys, I'm very sorry. But we did talk a little bit about explicit signifiers. This was like post Marv's conversation or point and stuff like that. So I realized after the fact, actually very quickly after the stream, I was like, what on earth was Marv talking about? So I think I brought up a point, which was like maybe putting some kind of like blood splatter or something on the wall would help people understand the direction that they should go when considering vertical movement and stuff like that. And I believe he's not here. I don't think so. But I believe his point was that there's no signifier in the level design that's like that. Like, very explicit, non-diegetic to that degree. Which I think is true. That's just true. Also, that I think it's important to separate 2 kind of like points that are in my mind. One is like the complete failure case for like level design, basically, which is that we may get to a point where people think that any kind of signifier in level design is too explicit. That being said, I don't think we're at that point. That's just like a slippery slope, worst case scenario. It would look like this, and I think that that's a problem. But we very clearly aren't there yet. It's not clear to me that it'll ever actually get to that point. It's just that with the current state of how we observe level design, it's like concerning to me that something that I would deem as like fairly diegetic would be interpreted as an explicit signifier. I do think that there's a range of these things, and then I guess like part of why I started the series is just that like it's I think there's a difference between these things. I think you can make signifiers that are more or less diegetic. I actually don't have as much of a value judgment on that. Like, you could look at a game like it's that free running game. It was a while ago. Mirror's Edge is like like almost all explicit signifiers, because all of the stuff is like red. It's like all of the places that you need to go to are like red. So they literally just show it to you. Portal as well, a little bit of a different context because it's a puzzle game, but Portal has pretty explicit signifiers, which is I think why people deem Portal as such like a good puzzle game, is that like it's not like they're really hiding any of the information from you in Portal. It's just you have to like figure out the puzzle, which is good. They don't waste your time with like understanding what the pieces of the puzzle are. It's what the pieces of the puzzle do, and that's why people like that game. So just wanted to talk about that a little bit, because I think it's important to clarify those things, and talk about them, because I don't know if I could I don't know if I could die on the hill that there's no difference between an implicit or explicit signifier. I don't think I'd be able to. That's not a. I think that's an indefensible level design take. I don't think I could continue up with that. There was one more thing. Implicit and explicit. And there's a... Oh, that's the other thing. Is that like, okay, so we're doing a live show. It's possible for me to not understand what you're saying, either because I just simply misinterpreted when I'm reading it or something like that. So if I'm ever talking to you about a thing, I think it is very important for you to be able to say, no, that is not my point. This is what I'm saying. Please help me. I think that's actually important in basically any discussion. And I should be able to catch myself sooner and be like, this is my understanding of what you said. Is this what you said? Because I did say that at about like the end of our discussion, but I should have said it sooner. If I ever say that, I'm not like trapping you into saying, yes, that's what I'm saying. It's literally a clerical question. And it's actually like from my design training to be like, this is what I heard you say. Is this what you said? In an attempt to like literally understand what you said. Like it's like a communication tool. So yeah. I spent some time like this week thinking about that, and just wanted to like talk about it before we got started. Gamers hate having their hand held aside from all the times it happens and they don't notice it. Yeah, it's like that's kind of the point. And again, like I think the framing of it is important because like I mentioned, I don't see it as cynically anymore that it's like they're holding your hand. I see it more as like you would use words to communicate a story. So you would use level design to communicate like how to play a game. I think it's like basically the same thing, or at least that's my opinion at the moment. So welcome Unicorn, welcome Rants. Have you been keeping up with the Fortune's Weave news? I really love the character art style they're showing off, a very good variety. I haven't been keeping up with it because I don't really social media. Portal needs those signifiers due to the inherent complexity of its main mechanic compared to Narbacular Drop that inspired it, and it's night and day. Yeah, I'm assuming that the complexity of the mechanic maybe isn't as hard or harder, and then it like changes how you would introduce signifiers. I agree with this. And again, it's about like judging, but usually based on playtesting, like what degree you feel like there needs to be signifiers, or like what is misunderstood. And I think that's part of the missing piece, is that like, again, the way that I would describe it is that if you test a level, so it's like I get 100 playtesters to try a level, and there's like 30 of them that don't understand a particular thing about the level, the way that I interpret that is like I wrote a paragraph trying to describe a scene in a story, and there were 30 people that didn't understand what was happening in the story. Like, does that make sense? Like, could you imagine getting 100 people to, like, read a paragraph describing, like, a scene of an elven village in the trees or something, and then 30 people just didn't understand it was an elven village? Like, does that make sense? That would be crazy. You would obviously want to rewrite that section if 30 people, like 30 out of 100 people did not understand it was an elven village, right? Which, like, you don't need to say, like, oh, it's an elven village, but if you, like, kind of described a bunch of stuff and then you ask them, like, what implied information did you get out of that, and they didn't get it, it's like, it's probably not good. Maybe those 30 are just stupid. Yeah, I mean, that tends to not be the conclusion that you'd want to come to as a designer. Like, that's probably not, and that's also why you do several rounds of playtesting. So it's like, maybe you'll make some adjustments to the level, and then you're testing it alongside other things. You're testing a set of levels, stuff like that. So, and then the thing that I like personally is that I like trying to do a little bit of mind reading. So, like, when I am watching someone play a level, if I see them, like, looking at certain objects and then not doing it, or, like, they look right at this thing and then they don't do something, or, like, you know, they're trying to use portals to, like, get up to a ledge and they keep doing that when it, like, clearly doesn't work, then I go, like, okay, well, this is, I can probably infer that this person's thought process is that they think they should be doing this. That might indicate to me that they are missing, like, this information. That might be indicating to me that they, like, it looks like it's too obvious that you should be doing it the way that they're doing it, even though it doesn't work. So you can think about, why did they come to that conclusion? It's like, well, because it's in the first sight line of the room. So, like, it's a natural conclusion to be thinking about that first and then, like, trying to solve the problem. So, yeah. I will trust that I conveyed my points correctly. I feel like in some of our discussions in the past, I didn't trust my communication skills, so we kind of go in circles in general working on... Yeah, that's fair. Welcome, Unicorn, to Lyrilyte. Thank you so much for continuing your sub. Thank you, thank you. With a simple puzzle mechanic, you kind of need poor signifiers to not immediately give away the solution. Yeah, and it's a balancing act, right? Because, like, you want... The figuring out part is the gameplay, so, like, you want to obscure it a little bit. And I think that that's the same kind of thing that level design runs into, which is, like, when you put a giant arrow on the ground that points you in the direction you're supposed to go all the time, it's kind of obnoxious, right? So we try to do better than that. And also, this was another thing that I thought of, by the way, was that, like, I don't even need to claim, hey, boy, 44 months, thank you, thank you. I don't even necessarily think the claim that I was trying to combat when I was talking with Marv was that, like, how should I say it? It's, like, kind of a non-point, if that makes sense. Because, like, obviously you don't need to use explicit signifiers to level design a game like that correctly. Like, you're kind of prompted to understand. I think I sort of talked about it at the end, but you're kind of prompted to make the level in such a way that people can do whatever they want. Like, that's how you would design it instead. You don't necessarily need to claim that level design is or is not being used based on the existence of signifiers, particularly in that type of game, because, like, well, we'll just put a wall somewhere and then, like, that's good. It's just good that there's a wall so that people can climb it. Like, that's just good. That's already indicative of good level design if it's, like, a thoughtful placement of a wall. Existence of signifiers being there or not being there. But yeah, I think that's about all I wanted to say, so we can probably move on. Elden Ring is downloaded, so I'm gonna fire it up, and then we'll get started. But otherwise, how are we doing today, everybody? Oh shit, it's firing in. Wait. Nope, we're gonna close that. We're gonna stop Elden Ring launching. Elden Ring's easy anti-cheat just, like, crashes my computer. So I need to launch the game in offline mode. Oh, that means I need to relaunch VTube Studio and all this shit. No! This is the worst. It's the worst, guys. It's the worst. Won't play the BGM. It's the worst. My stomach hurts. Hornets have started building a nest at my window, and I have to do laundry. Yo. Damn. That sucks. Go offline. Do you have to, like, call someone for the Hornets? Wait, I launched in offline mode. Okay, I think it's fine. I still saw the easy anti-cheat pop up, and I hope it's okay. Yeah, I think, like, where I'm at, you would literally call someone for that. It's a second-story window, so they'll just die during the winter, probably. You're just gonna cohabitate with hornets for the entire rest of the summer? Also, like, wouldn't they leave the thing up and then maybe, like, come back to it? I don't know if that's a thing. Oh, the BGM isn't running because I muted the desktop audio. That's really funny. Oh well. We'll get it all running soon. Elden Ring. Okay, we can hear the dramatic Elden Ring music. Looking forward to the cabin trip starting tomorrow. Unfortunately, I don't think Slay the Spire 2 has local multiplayer like DS games. I can't imagine it does. Oh, because if all of you don't have, like, connection out there, then you won't be able to. That kind of sucks. They're far away from where anybody should be walking, probably. Alright. I mean, hey, I'm not gonna... I'm not gonna say, you must kill these hornets now! Do it now! So... just change yellow paint to brown paint to guide the players so we can be different and satisfy a certain group of fetishists. What the fuck? What the hell? No. I'm gonna go with no. Okay, yeah, no connection at all out in the wilderness, yeah, would make that suck. Clearly, you guys just do Slay the Spire races, and then that's because that's all you've got. It could, yeah, it could also be blood. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. What happened to me the past couple days? Oh, yeah, yesterday I mean, I probably didn't need to cancel stream. It was nice that I did though, because I ended up like getting some other stuff done and all that. Making sure all the streams are good. They all appear to be live. Okay. Because I was meeting with my boss. That's what I was meeting with. Oh right, my Chuba model isn't running because I had to close it. Sorry guys, I'm just under the table. Give me a second. Hold on a moment. Yeah, I went to dinner with my boss. And I was like, oh. Because I do remote work and they were in town, so I went and did that and that was cool. Because I didn't have to pay. I didn't have to pay for dinner. I actually felt kind of bad because I was like, I don't like the place that we went to is a place I recommended, but also like I knew I wanted to order a lot of food because I basically I don't eat out a lot, and when I do, I would prefer to like go through like the apps, go through the main, go through whatever, like order the full courses. So I offered to pay for myself, but they were like, no, you aren't doing that. They were like, no. They told me no. So, okay. But it was nice. I met up with another friend of mine before going there. And I got fucking raffle stomped and exceed. So that was cool. Oh, that is not the right address. No. Okay, we are alive. To change the... Oops, I need to change the size of the window. Oh, I might also need to change the graphic settings, because I don't know if they got changed back. It's good to take breaks even from passions. I often find a short break I'm better since it's very easy to overwork yourself. Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel like this is kind of where I've landed on most of the things that I do. That makes sense. But, like, there's a lot of stuff that I want to do. So, my understanding is that if I don't do them, then they won't get done. Because I want to do, like, creative work that takes time to get done. And I guess the lie, if it's a lie or not, that I told myself is that the amount of things that I want to get done, if I did all of the things until the day I died, I probably still would have more things that I want to get done. So, and also my motivation is a little fleeting, so I need to like work through the moments when I don't have as much motivation and then hopefully do a lot when I have the motivation. Which is, I woke up... Speaking of which, I went to sleep at, like, 11 or something, which is, like, always a mistake. Like, I'll feel really tired and be like, yeah, this is probably the right time to go to sleep. So I'll go to sleep at 11. And then wake up 3 hours later, not be able to go back to sleep, and then just, like, get up. Then go to sleep again at, like, 7 in the morning. So I did some editing at that time. So basically, it's hard for me to tell myself to take a break because I don't know. If I ever take a break, then the machine falls apart, you know what I mean? Like, I'll stop posting clips for like 5 days, and then I'll be like, what am I doing? Going to sleep that late is not ideal. What, at 11? Or going to sleep at 7 in the morning. But I definitely went to sleep at 11. Yeah, I don't know. That's on time for me. But I definitely think sleeping around that time, like 11, 10, or whatever, 9, it just, like, doesn't work. I think it has consistently not worked for my entire life. So, I just don't. I think I should, even if I'm feeling tired, I should be going to sleep at, like, 2. Something like that. In Taekwondo, I was legit working so hard my body was suffering a bit. Yeah, I think in, like, a physical sport, maybe it matters more. You could say that creative work is like a mental sport. Mental sport. I was trying to bridge it to water sports. It didn't really work, but... You'd likely want to keep doing new things, so that's probably true enough. Yeah, and it's kind of like, well, there's stuff happening right now that I want to do. There's things right now that I want to do that require time. And then, like, I get new work every week. So now I need to do that. I need to do the new work every single week. And then I need to... You know? And then I also need to do the other stuff that I want to work on. Which I guess, it's kind of like... I'll tell you a secret. I don't even know if it's a secret or if I've talked about it before, but we I've never held a full-time job position. I've worked like close to full-time, and I've been offered like part-time positions at doing things like design work, for example, but I've never actually like held a 9 to 5. So I think what I'm doing right now is the closest that I've done to that, simply because it takes so long to do all the stuff every week. And I'm like, wow, I just don't have time to edit, basically. So I'm currently going through around 6... It might be 8 hours. No, I think it's 6. Because I took a nap while I was recording. Going through like 6 hours of footage of Enfield right now. And I think people watching 7 minutes of memes is already like long, I think, so I might do it in parts. I might. Which I'm excited for those. But I think also the last time I recorded some stuff offline, I was like, this is going to be the last attempt at doing this, because I think the last couple didn't like go over super well, but I don't know. Should be trying stuff. Should be trying and doing stuff. Yeah, I also don't like convert the stream VODs into much, except for shorts. So, but I can't possibly edit all of these things, which is unfortunate. It's very sad. But yeah, I wasn't really sure what to do today, because assumably we want to do some level design analysis stuff, because I think that that's easy content. The problem is, well, it's not easy content. It's easy clips, but it's not, I don't know where to go. We kind of rushed through this level a little bit, but I don't think there was too much to say. There wasn't really much that I noticed. It was pretty straightforward. Just had, like, good lighting everywhere. Also, was there a Grace here? No, it was a Stake of Marika. Getcha. No. Stop walking! Walking so fast. They literally Sophia throwed me. That's crazy. There was a grace right outside of the boss room. Well, that's why I was confused, because I thought if there was a grace in the staircase, why would they put one, like, right next to the boss room as well? That doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but... Oh yeah, we didn't do the bottom area here. You got Frankensteinered? Oh. Well, there, like, wasn't really a bottom. I guess we can fall here. There's, like, a bug. Yeah, I want that to happen to me more often. Actually, okay. I mean, this is kind of neat. You been down there? Have I? Do we come up from there? Oh, is this like a... Is that a dead end? Like, at the bottom there? You entered from that door. Okay. Because the thing that I was gonna say... Like, I think it's interesting that this item was here and we can, like, see the ambush. So I suppose, because this is an optional area, I think, right? Like, they ambush you, you go in through that door, there's, like, some pickups down there. But if you come from here, like, you get, like, a little advantage, because you can see the ambush. So you don't get as freaked out. You can just go, like, bonk. Or just choose to not engage, that's another thing you can do, but... Oh my god, it's in my left hand, so I can't throw it past the thing. That's really funny. But you said I missed a section last time, boy. Like a larger section of this area, so... I don't know what I'm missing. Yeah, presumably from this vantage point, you can also see... Oh, goodness. It actually hit me. Presumably, you can also see whatever the shiny is down here from, like, this angle. Oh, that did, like, damage to me. Oh, this was a mistake. Oh, ooh. Ooh. They really, really got their stinger in there. Don't remember from where it shoots off, but it is from a relatively open bit. You see. I was like, why is it so dark in here? Oh, maybe because the sun moved? Perhaps it is because the sun moved. Oh. Kind of want to avoid this idiot. We can also, like, run past them, right? Did less damage than I was hoping. Ow. Owie. Ouchie. Okay. Listen, buddy. Listen, punk. Get. Oh, God. You're being a punk. So there was this area with the big tree and the light in the distance. I suppose we're seeing it now going backwards, which I don't know how much I... Does it matter? I guess it does. You would assume that people would play things backwards so they start backtracking. Oh, that's really funny. Because that guy's scripted to ambush you, so you go from below. Still trying to grab you. Oh, this is just, it's just flies. It's just the worst. There's nothing down here. It's a bunch of bugs. Can't go through there. Well, I'm glad we were able to find the Lyrilytes. I'm gonna leave you guys down here. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye now. Oh, thank God. The Lyrilytes are too dumb to use ladders. Let's go. Okay, there was this area where we kind of got a little sidetracked. Wait, it might have branched here, actually, did it? Because I remember this area, and we kind of went directly for that place there. We went up. Maybe over here? We didn't come from here, right? This looks kind of new. Oh. I don't think we were in a cemetery.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
I was invaded by McDougal guy. Okay, can we... Damn, this boy is thick. No, I bounced off the pillar. Okay, that does not true combo. Okay. What the hell was that? What the fuck? That was cool.
Graceless heathen, thou shalt not evade the flame of Messmer.
Crusade insignia. Is that the cool spear thing that they had? Is it up here? Staff. These are halberds. Spears. Death ritual spear. I guess it's not one of those. The talisman. Crusade insignia. Raises attack power after defeating an enemy. I'm assuming this is temporary, right? Were you mesmerized? I was definitely looking at their spear, that's for sure. I was watching it blast hot load everywhere, and I was like, where do I get that? Where do I get that? I want it. Also, like, come on. Are you telling me this doesn't look like a spear, at least a little bit? It literally has a spear in the middle of it. It's a 15% boost for 20 seconds. Okay. I don't think I'm going to use that. Was that it for this area? It kind of looks like it's it. Let's go back here. I mean, I do think this place signals pretty well that it's a boss arena. It's an open space. You know, this just looks like a boss arena. I don't know how else to say it. It's a round place, and then as soon as you walk in here, you hear dialogue. So if that's not a signal that you're about to get invaded, I don't know what is. Yeah. Obviously, it doesn't have to be a boss arena, but I think once you hear someone talking, you're like, okay, we're about to fight somebody. And then lo and behold, you get invaded. Notably, not an ambush. They don't ambush you, in the sense that, like, they don't come from behind out of nowhere and butt plug you. Instead, it's like, I'm about to kill you. And then they appear and kind of, like, run at you. So, that's cool. It's also called an insignia, and I can read. Wait, what? Is it actually called insignia? I guess Crusade insignia. Well, like, an insignia is just like, well, it's an insignia. I was gonna say an emblem or something. You could still call a spear the Crusade insignia, right? I mean, you could also call your weapon Buttercream Finger Banger, and I don't think like that. I don't think that's necessarily indicative of anything, so. There are rooms that I missed. Are they big rooms? There's old lady? There's an old lady? Oh, we have to find the old lady. This is a door. Use storeroom key. Oh, I guess I needed a key for this. What the heck? Hey, look! Is this the old lady? You alright there, ma'am? No? You're just gonna keep gooning while I'm here? Put on the mask? I guess I was, you know, the big hint telling me to put the mask on, maybe, you know? I could have maybe used that.
Oh, such a joy to smell the scent again.
Whoa.
Does a sculpted keep
Heyo.
stand before me? Oh, as I felt the sacred beast's essence fade, a great anxiety welled up within. Forgive this old woman her foolish fears. 'Tis such relief I cannot express. After an eternity of the mind, our voices have at last reached the heavens, as evinced by thy gracious arrival. Oh, oh, oh.
Okay.
I implore, vessel of the sacred beast, have my son accompany thee to war, and dance thy dance of beauteous color. Take vengeance upon Mesmerity's lot.
Oh, I think I killed that guy
They who
already.
betrayed us, aye, they who burned us. Let them face in thy wrath their just deserts. My song will I sing in service to thee.
Watchful spirit. Okay.
Oh, sculpted, keep my song.
Okay, well, I killed the guy.
Oh, my song.
I guess it doesn't matter. If I unequip the mask, does she immediately go, ah?
Oh, my song.
No, they okay. They know who I am. Oh, they were saying something. Wait, no! Open door dialogue. Fuck.
Oh, horn-decked beast those who plague the tower. Cleanse away the strumpet's vile progeny.
Damn. Is she considered a speed rap career? I think she'd fit right in. What did I get? I got a watchful spirit. Yeah. But I wanna look at it. I wanna see what it is. We just don't remember where a Grace is. Right, I remember this place. I guess, do staves have, like, Ash of Wars on them? Do they have, like, kick? Oh, wait, the other place is, there's a thing over there. I don't know if I opened that. It's one of your favorite DLC incants. Okay. "26. Summons a guardian spirit above the caster's head." It says, this is an install, I'm guessing. You can have Ash of Wars on staves. Okay. Okay. Can it hit anything? I lied, this shit is complete garbage. Yeah, I was like, so it can't hit anything is what you're saying. I think having an install is okay for like a bigger enemy, probably. Does charging it do anything? No, you can't charge it. I mean, I guess for like a boss. But it doesn't home very well. I actually don't remember what I had in the slot. Erdtree heal, I think? Vastly heals people. Too short, no damage, misses a lot. It's like a Flares, but not as cute. What, you don't like flaming skulls? You don't think flaming skulls are cute? Shaking my head. Gotta get with the program. Yeah, I suppose we can leave now. Go find something else to do. Get me out of this scorpion-infested place. Seems a lot worse than the similar homing soul mass family of spells in Dark Souls 1, since that rarely misses and does good damage. That's what I was thinking, actually. I was like, oh, these are like good spells, like usually the chasers, like summoning the chasers or whatever. Like that's a good spell. So I was excited, but I guess it's not very good. Probably would have used it regardless, true. Can I talk to these people?
Welcome. Goodbye.
Oh, I can talk to them.
May 6 crosses identical to this one have been discovered in these lands. They are akin to Tender Miquella's footprints, or gravestones, which mark what he's left behind. If you discover any more crosses, be certain to tell me. I presume you, too, are keen to know just what kind Miquella is doing here.
Yeah, I'm definitely very interested in his feet, I guess.
Many things we have found.
I've been told to chase after the feet.
I like finding things for you, Lady Leda, her allies, and the forager brute. Things bring joy to all. I like for you,
Okay, we
Lady
already did
Leda,
this.
things.
Yeah, I think the idea of making an install and I guess also like setting up tempo with a spell is an okay thing to have, like a gameplay thing to have. But I definitely... It seemed people's perception? That's not really what I want to say. I'm still a little cooked, guys. My brain's still a little cooked. I think that the opportunity cost of setting up a spell that doesn't immediately fire and potentially being able to overlap it is a thing that seems fair. Or firing it at a moment that's better. Like, missiles from Armored Core are fair when you think of, like, you can use missiles to pressure, stagger damage, and stuff like that. I guess they are kind of like missiles, which means that homing soul mass in this game doing poise damage literally overlaps with what they wanted to do with missiles and Armored Core. Because they did primarily persistent stagger damage. Like, that kind of makes sense to me. But then you look at the tuning of the spells and it's like, well, since they're so powerful and they just do a lot of damage, like, the actual use case of overlapping spells or setting up a resource that you're going to use later doesn't really come through. Because to me, it just seems like setting up a counter spell to get tempo. You're setting up an overlap of things that happen to get tempo. But yeah, every montage I've ever seen of that spell is like just people dying to it, so like homing soul mass and stuff like that. This is a new place, I believe. Another bridge. We've already been on this bridge. Did we cross this bridge like when we... Yeah, okay, never mind. This is just the bridge. This is the apology bridge. Then I think we didn't go over that way. I didn't notice they have a cute banner. Oops. Try this way. I mean, we can clearly see the big bad guy over there. We can see the challenge before us before we choose to engage. I think that's a good thing. The big guy too. Can you see him from like way back here? I'm trying to think of, like, the best way to do these as far as if I want to turn it into a short, right? Because it's kind of interesting, but I think the actual format for saying what I want to say doesn't quite, like, match the tempo of putting it into a short all the time. I don't really know. Cute banner is what I call the Hulk. Oh, ha 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 ha! Ha ha ha! Ha 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 ha! Clip farming. We are clip farming. But that's like literally the entire point of this, is we have to clip farm. I mean, I thought this was pretty cool. Because you can't see the guy necessarily from the bottom of the bridge, so this is kind of like a reveal. And then from this point, you can still turn back. So I think they did similar things with the throwing giants or the archery giants. Usually they can't hit you from this the space that they start at. Space. Usually the archer giants can't hit you from where they're standing, and they'll start firing at you before you actually are in threat range, so... As much as Elden Ring is like, or Souls-likes in general tend to feel unfair, they're always quite precise with these reveals of when you can see enemies and when you're actually choosing to engage with whatever the challenge is, so... Shoot it like the Discovery Channel. Let's try to engage. Yeah, it still doesn't do anything. Like, you really have to walk up to attack this guy. Oh, I guess it's just a giant. I didn't realize that it was just a giant because they're wearing knight armor, so... Owie! Owie! Owie, 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 owie! Whoa, 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 whoa. I did not see you cast that spell. Oh. The incest castle? What? Oh, I died. Love how much the giants follow through on their attacks. Castle Ensis. What are you doing, step giant? We're gonna pull out the triple arcane swords. There's a tag for that, I think. Okay. I wonder if Burn O Flame does damage to this guy. Oh, we could also use Black Blade. I don't know. Let's try the big AoE spell, because they're a big guy. Nice. We did it, we did it. Oh! The corpses are on fire now, that's cool. So after we fight the guy, I mean, this is where we fought them. Waiting for my model to stop lagging, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. Let's see, is there anything else that I can change? I think I've thought about this before. Okay. Type of pyro is also extremely strong in Dark Souls 1. Return to their roots. Yeah, the big AoE thing. How's Task Manager doing? This does appear to be a GPU problem. OBS is like freaking the fuck out. I wonder if it's because I'm specifically using game capture. I wonder. I mean, we've had trouble on like the overworld before, so... Okay, well, I wanted to see if there was anything I could do, because I feel like when we're clip farming and then my model is just lagging, it's really rough, you know? So the thing that I wanted to comment on was that we have torch illuminating this entrance, which is nice. Oh, and we have a guy. Is that an enemy? Looks like an enemy. We just need to not be on the overworld. Where all the particles live. Anything else in here? Just a guy? Just a dude? Oh, I wonder if, like, maybe you aggro the giant and then you're like, oh, I don't want to deal with the giant, and then you go in here, but you get ambushed by this guy. That's a possibility. Also some torches signifying the staircase. And that's all we can go to. So we will proceed. I do like these items. We talked about this during the dungeon, right? Was the items showing that we can go up there? We can't go there yet, but we can eventually get up there. Yeah, that was in the lava dungeon. So now we're up here. Ooh, we can fall down. So that's interesting. If you're paying attention, then you're supposed to come to the conclusion that, like, oh, wait a second. Like, this should be... That's kind of what I thought, I guess. That's what I was thinking was, hey, we should be seeing those item corpses now that we're up here. But I don't see them, which is strange. I went to look for them. Oh, goodness. Ah, darn. Didn't realize I was backed up against the wall. Or rather, I should say I was hoping that I was far enough away, but I was not. Does this giant respawn? Giant does not respawn. So many particles. My PC! Oh, I didn't notice that this was over here. Which, like... I guess you could see this if you were backtracking. Like, you could both see this on a backtrack, because they're pointing right at it. Basically, I appreciate when it's not something that you would obviously see the first time around because you're, like, going in this direction, and then you see the fire there, so that's a good signifier. But also, Like, you end up doing this encounter, and then it's pretty obvious to go this way. Any player who explores would probably very easily see this as well, but it's nice that the sightline is, like, pretty direct if you backtracked even for a second. So, yeah, you could also see it if you drop down for an item. We can check that sightline when we get there. Then there's, like, up here. Doesn't seem like there's anything up here. Oh, there's a ladder. Signified by a torch. And we got a chest. Milady. No, I need to not lag when I'm saying milady. Wait, milady. What is that? The spear, right? Is it a talisman? If I remember correctly, that's a good weapon. You should use it. It's a light greatsword. Milady. Impaling thrust. Appears to be strength, dex. Oops. It looks kind of cool. It's a thrusting weapon. Like a thrust. It has a good combo. So this is a generic weapon? Oh, it has a double hit on the finish of its attack. Oh, what the heck? So its strong attack is a double hit. That's kind of good, right? That's pretty good, I think. Is this better than our Guardian Sacred Sword Spear? Yeah, we can give it wings. We can. I'm just wondering if, like... Because we just upgraded this thing, and I don't know if I have... I don't think I can get it to 25, but Unicorn was saying it doesn't really matter to do the last upgrade, right? Like, it doesn't matter that much. I mean, it's interesting. I'm interested in it. But I think we'll keep using the spear for now and then. I meant you should look at it because its moveset is unique. Yeah, not necessarily that I need to, like, use it. Just, like, take a look at it because it's cool. I mean, its strong attack is cool. The thing that I always forget to use. Oh my god. There we go. 24 to 25 is only like a 4% damage increase at most, closer to 2 to 3%. So if it's a cool weapon that I want to use, I should just make it. Because I think we can buy all the way up to 24, I think. Maybe we can't. But yeah, I was saying that it was cool that I basically looked for this section, like this jump-off point, because we were shown it twice when we were coming up. So I was looking for it around here, and then didn't find it. So I'm like, oh, wait a second. Well, maybe it's down here, and then we find this drop-off. I mean, I don't think I would necessarily see... Like, we can't see the fire from this sightline, by the way, so... I don't know if that necessarily holds. Oh! This is only one thing. Okay, we can go back up, I guess. Oh! And there's this one. And then there's one more. There's still one more. That knock-up effect is so strong. Imagine getting knocked up by such huge pillars, man. Yeah, and so many at once. They can hit you, like, multiple times in a row. Get knocked up by all of them. Oh, you know what? Like, what was I thinking? You know what I mean? Like, literally, what was I even, like, what was going through my mind? You know what I mean? Like, what? Why didn't I assume that a dog was going to ambush me as soon as I went to the end of this hallway? Like, literally, what was I even thinking? Okay. Getting knocked up was going through your mind? Yeah, I was a little distracted. I was thinking of all the columns of hot stuff. So, observable sightline, because we came up here. I mean, we see a lot of stuff here, actually. We could see the grace, we could see the torch. The torch signifying that entrance. Also, like, the blue torches signifying the spicy entrance. Likely more important over there because it's blue, I would imagine. Can we see the Miquella's foot from here? Depending on, like, what angle you're looking at it, right? You can. Like, you'll probably end up seeing it if you go over this way. It's definitely on this part of the screen. If you're looking straight at the gate, then it's, like, on a third, even. So Miquella's feet are on the third here. Here. Still kind of third. Like, it would be hard to miss. But you would also see the knight here. It'd be like the first thing you see. We've got a comment here that if you turn to this... Like, if you turn to this one, you can see the torch in the door as soon as you turn, which I think is cool. You can see it for... Like, I would say a good chunk of this sightline. Like, you can see it starting here. Look at the door. All the way to, like, here. It's, like, pretty good. All of this. Then you're like, yes, that is the inside of a place. It has light. What's up, Var? How are you doing? Loyal Knight's Cookbook. Yeah, we were just talking about light sources and columns of hot stuff and getting knocked up, so you came in at a good time. This is blue flame. Why is this blue? Well, probably because it's locked. Okay, that just says the thing. We found a tree fragment. Should probably read this note. Kind Mikola seeks the tower sealed by shadow and the gate of divinity found there. If we are to reach him, we must burn the tree that seals the path, and for that we require a flame. Okay. I don't know what it is, but my internet is not a fan of this stream today. Damn. That is unfortunate. I've actually been watching a few other, like, YouTube lives, and I found that not... Like, if I ever try to hit the live button, like, force it to be live, then it usually lags pretty bad. But not doing that helps. I don't know if that does anything for you at all. What was the other note again? That was the one we found at the... in the castle. It said, like, go seek out Mikola's feet. Follow the crosses east. Yeah, following the crosses. That was the... They stab you. Yeah. I kind of want to go back. Because they did the same thing here that they did lower on, right? But this is pretty cool. Is that basically we get up to this grace, and then the sight line upon getting up from the grace or turning around, because I'm not going to go back that way. So turning around here, we see an enemy. Enemy's even holding a torch, which is kind of funny. So there's like, they have a local light source. But enemy probably means progress. So this signifies the start of this section. And then there's, in case you were hesitant about falling down, they put an item here, which again kind of like pulls you into this hole. I'm assuming this is going to be progress. Oh my goodness. That was a cool lead-in. Hopefully this is progress. Some burbs. Oh, one of them died. Starlight shard. We still can't get up to that one, can we? Or can we jump down? We can't. How am I supposed to get over there? I still don't know how to get there. I still don't know how to get that one. Maybe we're just supposed to jump from the staircase or something, but... Jumping puzzle. Assuming we have to jump on these. Total. Oh my god, this turtle's thick. Dog. It is a dog. Yeah, a dog. Find the 3 dogs. Oh, that's really cool. So there were blue torches outside of the gate. So instead of putting an orange torch here, they put a blue torch, which probably has some kind of lore meaning, but I like that they're thematically attached. I can only assume that when we go up here, we're going to be on the other side of the gate. Oh. Ambushed. Blue is the color of Ensis. It's going to be the color the entire time. Yeah, so here we are on the other side of the gate. Nice. In case you got a little rigmarolled around, you know what I mean? You're like, oh, is this actually going to go into the dungeon? It's like, yeah, it is actually going to go into it. Worth noting that they put a light source when you fall into the hole. Like, the light source when you fall into the hole and the light source that the guard was holding were both orange. So, not that the light source at the bottom of the hole really matters that much, nor necessarily the light source that the guard is holding matters that much. But I just think that it's very easy to make the connection after you see blue flame. You're like, oh, okay, blue flame. Okay, going into the castle, like, it's just very easy to come to the conclusion that you're going the right direction. Or, like, you're actually going to get into the dungeon. Whereas this doesn't have blue flame. I mean, it's a dead end by the looks of it, but I was already thinking, like, oh, this isn't into the castle. Just so happened it worked out that way, I guess. But this is all linear anyways. I just like the sense that it gave me. That makes sense. Okay, so we got ambushed here. Classic Elden Ring ambush. Putting dude right behind the door and then dude in sight line. Ambush here. Also easier to spot that torch when exiting the waterfall cave. Yeah, it's on the same, like, sight line, so they're really good at using that, like, linear corridor that you're going to turn around in, so 2 chances to see it in case you missed it the first time. Assuming this opens the gate. Okay, gate is open. Oh, we missed. Ow! Oh, he's about to kick me. Anything over here? Anything over here? Let's just follow the torches at this point. Dog ambush. Saw you moving, you dog. Oh, I was gonna ask about the greatsword. The milady. Are there other light greatswords that I just haven't found? Not in the DLC. Like, I'm wondering if it's a new type, or even if it's a unique type specifically to that weapon. Just out of curiosity. Holy! It's a DLC class of weapon. Oh, that's cool then. An after image or... Oh my goodness, the back shots. Torch. The DLC added like 7 new weapon types. Cool. Torch. Torch. Was there anything else, or just... Oh, I guess we also could have walked off here. Just turned around. Would also work. Just got rid of the guy. No more back shots. Oh, still back shots. I don't really know what to do about this guy. Maybe I just run away. Can't see them. All the torches. Oh! Oh my god, that's my everything. Yeah, I don't know about this one, Chief. I think we're cooked. Yeah. I suppose the reason to get rid of the casters was just to, like, not, you know... Yeah. The second hit doesn't seem to be very safe against NPC-type enemies. Yeah, I always think it's gonna stagger, like the first one staggers them, but, you know, it doesn't end up doing that, and I go, oh, I see. This doesn't seem very good at all. Oh. Man, this dog is after me, bro. I'm gonna look for a place that I can, like, lose him, you know? Oh. Goodbye. I think that Milady is pronounced Malady. No, it's definitely Milady. Like Tip's hat Milady. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what it's called. Oy. Yeah, I don't think that there's any other way to pronounce it except for Tip's hat Milady. Oh my god, wow. We'll probably have to do another run through here, but I want to deal with this guy if I can fight him. Oh, we dodged that. That's crazy. Alright, nice. Did we get anything? Moonrithil's Night Sword. I'm assuming that's an int-based weapon. Which, I'm not very smart, so... I know what I expected giving pronunciation advice to a man that barely understands English. No, it's m'lady for sure. I mean, I'm being facetious, but I actually don't know how it's pronounced. Rolana's cameo. Marika. Marika, give us a sign. Enhances attacks executed after maintaining the same stance for a while. Oh, that's cool. Like for the sword stance attacks. That's really cool. Hey, sup? How's it going? Zoe. That's the name. That's what it is, right? Always throws me off because it doesn't put your actual name in chat. It's m'lady from My Lady and means a noblewoman, whom you might call My Lady. Yeah, I mean, like, actually, so, you know, jokes being facetious a little bit aside, that was my first thought. I wasn't sure if it was correct, but that's actually, like, my first thought. Because it's not like it gives bleed or poison or something, right? Which would make more sense for Malady. It's like a knight's sword, like a knight's greatsword, basically. And obviously it's going to be called Tip's Hat m'lady because it's a knight's greatsword. Obviously. Oh, what the fuck? What the hell? Why are you up here, bro? The character has thick thighs. I do have thick thighs. I'm caked the fuck up. That's definitely the point of this. Shout out to Unicorn for recommending this armor piece, because, like, god damn. We're caked the hell up. How can you run with all that badonka? Oh my god. I don't think I can show this on stream because it would... I think there's problems with it. I think it's a little problematic. It's problematic for a number of reasons, but it's a little problematic. My friend plays Frosh, the Jund make kobolds guy. Do I have any comments about this before I completely talk about something that's not related in the slightest? No, I think the next direction is over there, and I just went over here to see if there was stuff. Okay. Plays Prosh, and then he made a joke that was like, dude, I love mill tanks. I love moo milk from mill tanks. You should make 6 mill tank moo milk mill tank tokens for Prosh, because Prosh makes 6 tokens the first time you cast him. So we did in fact make a... It sure was a mill tank token that I made. I made a mill tank token. And she's wearing a cowkini. And then it's like, why is the cow wearing a cowkini? Why would they do that? Why does Miltank have tits? That's a good question. Why did I choose to do that? I don't know. But I don't even know why I thought about that. Oh, because of the big badonkadonks? Yeah. I don't know how Miltanks... How do Miltanks survive when they're carrying around so much donk, you know what I'm saying? A Miltank is a Pokemon. It's a cow Pokemon. He also suggested that I should make a treasure token. That's a milk bottle. So I thought of making a treasure token where, like, it's an udder squirting milk into a milk bottle. I felt like that might be appropriate. But then I'd have to draw, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to draw. Utterly inappropriate. Yeah, it's pretty sad because he's taking apart Frosh for the moment. He said he's gonna rebuild it when Star Trek comes out. Because there's so 4 mana, whenever a creature enters the battlefield, you explore. So like that card plus cast Frosh is explore 7 times. It's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. But that also means that it's going to be like 2 months until anyone else in the playgroup sees it. It's just going to jump scare the shit out of them. Like, what is that? It's like conveniently cropped. Conveniently cropped at the bottom where the legs are, you know? She's holding up her legs for some reason. I don't know why, but it is. What does this have to do with Prosh besides that he makes tokens? Well, it's that Prosh makes tokens, and then I did a proxy token of Miltank as the Prosh tokens. So when he casts Prosh, he's going to bring out 6 Miltanks that are all presenting themselves with a Cowkini. And then it's like, why did we do this? I don't know why I brought this into this world. And then I was debating whether I should put it on the screen, which I'm not going to, because it's really bad. It's really not. It's not good. It's not good. How does a tank wear a bikini? Well, that's actually pretty easy. I think you could pretty easily put a Cowkini on a tank. I think that'd be quite easy. What's up? Habit? Is that a cat rabbit? Is that a cat rabbit? Welcome. How are you doing? Oh, come on. Oh, I was like, does he? Oh, they do. Oh, they have a flask. I don't even know what to do about this. Milk tank has horns and udders. Okay, I'm just gonna sneak right by you. Yeah, milk tank also has Booba. I mean, I actually didn't have Booba on it because I was like, yeah, I don't know if this is super important for the... See you later. Goodbye. I don't know if this is necessarily important for this to put Booba, but without the Booba, it looked a little, I don't know. It just looked kind of strange, if that makes sense. Just don't really know what to say about it. Where would a tank have boobs like underneath it? Okay, so I think... Well, wait. What if you took the boobs and then you, like... You put it in, like... You had the... What is it even called? The barrel? Yeah, you have the barrel sticking out from between them, and then you put the Kalkini on the boobs between... You know, where the thing is? Like... That's pretty cool. Don't you think? You can get the Booba tank that fires milk shots at you. That would just look like a PP. No! No, 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 no. Tank, gun, or cannon? Oh, it's not called a barrel. I guess the barrel would be the barrel of the tank gun, right? Oh, my bad. My dumpy's kind of thick. Is it quite the time to pop my head in? Yeah, we're just talking about mill tanks and mill tanks with Booba and Booba on actual tanks, but it'd probably just look like a penis, which is fair. Balls by the barrel, that's a PP. You know, I didn't think about it initially, but now that my mental palace is making the image, it kind of looks like a dick and balls. That's just kind of what it is. Just thought I'd say hi before I go do auntie things once more. All right, well, thanks for stopping by, Ryder, if you're off to do other things. Does this go anywhere? I guess this also goes somewhere. And the thing that I was thinking here, what I felt like the signifier was, like, this feels like a signifier. Because I was like, ooh, I can jump on it. And then, like, maybe you go out that way. But also just the break in the... This is a parapet? Is that what this is called? Or, like, a crown? I don't know. But there's, like... There's a box there, and then because there's a break in it here, it kind of feels like you can jump over it. Which I guess we can go down there. I don't know what that is. But kind of similar to the path, the brick is like a blue-gray, right? So I think the orange ground, which is just the texture of this area, but it does make the castle stand out quite a bit. This is like immediately in your sight line. There's a light source, that's good. So that's like a point of interest that we can like be drawn into. I'm gonna go this way instead. You think saying the word penis includes the balls? Like if someone says his penis is small, would you assume he's saying the balls too? Not necessarily. There's like Fuda without balls, right? Like the term for Fuda with balls is a full package Fuda. So like, kind of depends. I definitely wouldn't assume. I definitely wouldn't assume because I have to enter the tag manually when I want like the full thing. So. There's another torch here. Also an animal here. What are you doing here? Can you... Get out of the way, bro. You're blocking the door with your fat ass. Where does this go? This doesn't go anywhere. It just drops down there. Is there anything here, like on this half drop off? Can't tell, honestly. I mean, but then why would it go this way? I guess if you fall off up there, down here, then this torch is in your sight line, and then it's like you can instead play this level by going this way than falling down the staircase. So more up. Got a plethora of blue torches. We got a chest. Wing stance. What is wing stance? Is that just like I hold my sword out like a wing? We've got a break in the wall here, so we can just fall off. Ash for light greatswords. Oh, she. Should I use the stance thing and then the light greatsword and the... I think it'd be cool. Every time you ate your favorite food, you'd have a 0.00001% chance of going bald. Would you eat it? I mean, I like a lot of foods, so I don't... Is it like... Every time I have any food that I like slightly, then I wouldn't go... Like, I would go bald immediately because I like all of the food, or... No downside for fun. Well, are you calling me bald? I'm not bald. What the heck? Only the absolute favorite. I mean... Like, I could probably live without eating my favorite food. You think these curses are made by the unorganized? What? Designate one favorite food? Like, I have to designate the food? I mean... The chance is so small? What do you mean? I'm a risk-adverse individual. It's like, I don't want to be bald. I like my hair. My hair is nice and long and a little wavy. I like my hair. Also, I was gonna say, you've given me an opportunity to talk about the thing that I never talk about, which is that I haven't had French fries in, like, I think coming up on like 3 years now or something like that. And every time I'm like, man, I really want French fries. And then I'll like smell French fries and I'll be like, oh, God, they smell so good. I'm like, oh, man, all the fries. Yeah, I still feel a relatively strong desire to eat French fries. No, 3 years ago, I literally just said, like, what if I never ate these until the day I died? Or I just, like, never had them ever again? And then that's the current practice, I suppose. The idea being that there's going to be a lot of things that come up in your head to justify why you should probably have French fries. Was there a reason for that decision? Yeah, I mean, it's like a mental practice. Because it's like, well, that's stupid. It's like, well, does this count as a French fry? If you're going to give up that, are you going to give up this other thing? Well, it's stupid that you're giving up French fries if you're eating, like, potato chips, because they're basically the same thing. Which is, like, just a logical reason to try and make me eat French fries. And then it's like, well, I mean, like, you're going to be dead one day, and then, like, oh, the time's ticking. Like, what if you never had French fries ever? Like, you're going to be dead before you... Like, you're never going to taste a French fry ever again. It's like, yeah, that's a good point. Then I'm gonna, like, continue not eating French fries. And then I'll smell them, and they'll be really good, and I'll have good memories of, like, eating French fries. I'll be like, oh, French fries, they smell so good. Like, my mouth is literally watering, like, when I smell them. And I'm like, yeah, that's a good indicator that maybe I'd want to eat French fries, and then I don't eat them. So I could probably live without eating my favorite food to not become bald on a 0.0001% chance. Because I'm currently doing it. I don't know. I mean, I keep telling myself, well, maybe one day I'll eat them again. Which is also another thing that's like, oh, well, now you're just waiting for it to, like, happen. So, like, you can choose to, like, stop doing it at any point in time. It's like, yeah, that's a good point. The part of me that wants French fries hasn't died, and I don't think it's gonna die anytime soon. So... I'll be honest, that just sounds like you're making your life worse for no value. Yeah, that's fair. I think we've had philosophical differences in how we live our life, and that's fine. What if every time you ate the food, you'd permanently lose one hair follicle? Would you ever just eat it once? First of all, I don't know how to escape this place. I literally don't know how to leave. Like, I understand that I can just go that way, but then I'm not in the dungeon anymore, and I'm very confused. Yeah, we can, like, warp back. So I guess we just, like, go forward. This looks like the overworld, though. This doesn't look like it's the dungeon anymore. Maybe that's the point. Oh, I died. That's fair. What's the point of the drop down by the gate? Oh, I thought you meant dropping down into, like, the overworld. Okay. That's fair. Yeah, you could get the same result of only eating it once, because you'd only lose one hair follicle. But if I eat it, then I'd be tempted to eat it again. And then I'm like, oh, you know, I'll keep sacrificing my hair follicles. It's okay. Yeah, that was a little side area. And now we have up the stairs. I kind of wanted to go back through this area because they didn't comment on it much, but it's like mostly linear corridors. I don't think there's much to say. Right? You're already tempted to eat it. It's your favorite food. Yeah, I guess I'm of the belief if I have it one time, then I'll have a more recent memory of wanting to eat it. I'd recommend getting rose souls. Like those souls, as in the ones that I dropped. You can, like, go upgrade it now. I'll try it this, like, wing stance thing, just to, like, play around with it. Right, the round table holder's on fire. I forget every time I come back here that that's the case. So... Okay. I wanted to see what this wing stance thing was, because it seems like it's cool. Wing stance. I guess I can see what it does. Calmly assume a right-sided stance. Normal attack triggers a rapid 3/ combination. Strong attacks trigger a leaping thrust. So, like, is this good? I don't know if this is good, basically. Because, like, this is really good. Like, wings is really good. You're saying the stance is good? You think this is good? The normal attack is quite good. I can change the ash at any time, right? Like, I don't have to reset the upgrade or anything like that? Okay. Round table hold, more like round table old because it's really old looking. That's incredibly funny. Has anyone ever told you that you're incredibly funny? Because I thought I'd be pretty blunt with saying that that's... You even capitalized old so that you could tell that there was an emphasis on saying old. You know, because that's like the punchline of the joke, so... Comparing to the flying stab, they're about the same utility. True. Yeah, I guess the main difference is that the wings are so... Oof. Oh! They're so nut, you know what I mean? This makes me nut. Okay, need smithing stone 3s. Thank you, no one ever tells me that for some reason. Maybe they just don't hear my jokes. Yeah, I couldn't think of any other reason, actually, why someone wouldn't comment on how funny you are, because you're just so funny. Like, I don't understand how anybody wouldn't come to that conclusion, so... I'm glad I could reiterate for you. How many do we need for each tier? I think we need a lot of these, right? You need 12 for each tier? I think we're just at the end of that one. Okay. Missing 5 and 6. Oh, we can't buy 5 and 6? Oh. Do you want to point me to where I can get that? Because presumably this is something in the base game that I just, like, never picked up. Okay, 2 more 3s. I needed a 3, right? I think because it's at 4 out of... Maybe it isn't. I don't know. Yeah, presumably there's a bell that gives 5 and 6. You can go get it real quick. No, we have a bunch of 5s. We should still get it at some point in time. Like, we can still get it now really quickly because we should get it. Because it's, you know. Smash or pass that bone man. This bone man? I mean, he really looks like he can work the shaft of a blade, so, you know. You know. I don't have to answer the question, I'm just pointing out facts. Okay. Zamor runes, southwest tip, Smorg runes. I don't know where that is. Give me a general area. There's like Lyrilyte, there's like in the capital place, there's the mountaintops. There's a K-lid, and then there's the starting area. You did say mountaintops? Okay. It's the southwest tip. Southwest. Like here? Yeah, you said Zamor runes. Southwest tip. Oh, we have to go up the elevator. We have to, like, call the elevator to... Oh, okay. I don't actually know if this was faster. But that's literally so hot. I really don't know what to say aside from this is like giving me... This is giving me a half chub. I don't really know what to say. So fucking cool. If let's say it a different way when we get to the top here. Yeah, if a female knight walked up to me like this, like they were just stanced up walking at me like this, I would just surrender. I'd be like, yeah, you win. You win, I surrender. Show hole. I don't ever say you're really horny. No one's ever really pointed it out, but I think I knew that. They usually only get the cool part right. Like, oh, that's so cool. Wow, this doesn't even, like, go to the right place because I'm on top of the mountain instead of down, not on top of the mountain. Wow. Wow. Because I'm like, there's no, like, there's one for the lift. But it's at the bottom of the lift. Then I have to go up the lift. So I have to ride another elevator. I was just on an elevator. Now you're telling me I have to ride another one because this isn't the right one? Man. Man. We do probably need to go to the other one. There's a grace in the runes that you just don't have, apparently. I would believe that I didn't pick it up. I also like how we're in the snowfield mountaintop area and we're immediately not lagging. They just, like, really tanked the performance of that one area. Or the overworld of the DLC. Well, I guess I can skip the cutscene for this one. Snowy places are lame. I think I usually like the snow places in... Monster Hunter. They're usually cool. Sorry, they're usually cold. Luckily, we don't need to do the hot drink rigmarole anymore in the modern games. Oh, yeah, I just, like, never pick this up. What's the plot right now? I have no clue what the story is or why anything is happening. Good. I don't think we know either. I don't think I have anything to say about that either, actually. He's looking for a god who went somewhere and left a trail of breadcrumbs. Okay, well, that's like an actual accurate statement of, like, what's happening, but, like, it is a little bit more vague than that. We got isekai'd to the Shadow Realm, and then now we're searching for Miquella's feet prints. Did we know Miquella was a god? I don't know if I knew that. More ice storm. Oh. Oh, there's two of them. That's not good. there's 3 of them. What the fuck? Oh, I'm getting triple teamed. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Please. Please. You knew he was a child of America and Radagon. So I guess that does make them a god? Guys, I haven't watched 2 hours of the lore of this game. I don't even remember who the names of these characters are. Might be a demigod instead of a full god. I don't know how that stuff works in this game. Well, it sounded like he was going to a divine gate. Maybe he's supposed to eventually become godhood or something. Yeah, they really do not give a shit about my stance-up maneuvers. Oh my goodness. I'm getting carried on. Oh. Well. Can't get me in here, dumbasses. No, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind. Never mind. Is that what they call glory hole? Is that the tag right now? Oh god, get me out of here. Oh my god. I feel like I can't take on 3 of these guys at once. The bell bearing is down a flight of stairs. Yeah, I think it's in that, like, little area over there. Like, I saw it, but I do want to fight some of them. Partially to use the new sword, but also mostly to use the new sword, actually. I was trying to think of any other reason, and it's like, yeah, I just want to try it out. Because it's currently level 24. Like, I just haven't used the Ancient Dragonstone on it, because I don't know if I want to keep using it yet. But I feel like fighting 2 of these things is very difficult. Especially when I don't know my moveset. Did I trigger the other one? Maybe just ask them nicely first. I am, by throwing fireballs at them. Oh my god. I'm asking them very politely to, The two-handed moveset is also unique? Oh! Nice. That's what you consider polite, then that explains a lot. Yeah, I mean, it's common courtesy to nut on people's faces when you want to ask them something, right? If that's not common, then I guess people have been lying to me the entire time and we're just asking for free handies. That's crazy, bro. Oh, yep. Guess how do I... It's two-handing. It's the same, is it not? What the hell is that? Dude, that's a jump. That's so weird. I feel like actually trying to land the combo is like not something I want to be doing in neutral. What the frick? The jump is why the Ash is good. This jump? Is the tracking good on it or something? It feels like the Angel Leap, but a little... like, not as big of a leap, so it hits things that are closer. Lightly tries to kill you. Ooh, where's the magic? Well, they were showing me the magic. It's a decent bit of poison damage. Oh. Whoa. Is it an evade, or did I just jump over with their attack? Has some lower body invulnerability. Okay. I'm guessing the 3-hit combo is good if they're like staggered or something. Okay, I mean, like, seems alright. It's also pretty fast and doing like 1.4. Unbuffed, level 24, you know? We'll keep playing around with it. I think these guys had big poise, so it's hard to hit him with the like 3-hit combo. Is it boss arena? Nope. Just a chest. Okay. Well, now we can buy the things the next time we go there. I won't drop off the bell because like we don't need it yet, and hopefully I guess it's like hopefully we'll remember the next time we go there. It's like we don't need to do it now, so I figure we don't have to do it now. Okay, where were we? We were in the Where Are We Going Stepbro Castle. These guys are bosses turned regular enemies, so they don't really stagger. Oh. I don't remember that boss. It's been a while, but, you know. Why is the castle called that? Well, yeah, because look, it's called Castle and What Are You Doing, Stepsis? That's what it's called. Oh, the boss door was like right here. An Evergoal boss? Truth. Truth nuke. What the fuck? You're cool as shit. I'm gonna continue running away. Whoa! Holy fuck! What the? Yep. pressing that button really does not seem good at all into this. Yeah, the tracking on those, I was assuming I could just run, but I cannot. Holy fuck, it's a 2-hit combo. That's cool. This fight is what if the Pontiff fight was good? What if the Pontiff fight was good? I'm assuming it's the same archetype of enemy, but I think the Pontiff fight was good. I don't know what wasn't good about that. She's a female knight also. You should try forfeiting asking her for a date. Yeah, I mean, I was focusing on learning the patterns, but I did notice. I was like, oh, she's kind of cute. Ma'am, can I lose? Ma'am, I will opt to lose. You win. No, let's see if we can combust on her. She's kind of cute. She's so stanced up. Yeah, I feel like entering the blender zone is really hard, unfortunately. But doing these like poke attacks is maybe good. Oh, we're sending more. Yeah, we can combust on her like that. Sorry, it's called catch flame in this game. I'll never refer it to not as combusting on them. I mean, she already showed us her giant greatsword. That was kind of crazy. Do you think if I ask nicely, she'll whip it out again? The spell's called Combust. That's what it's called in the other games. Can't wait for it to show the twin moons. Oh, it hits like over there too. I was, in fact, at the start of that, like the starting frame of where that attack started, not at the end. I was hoping I was going to be at the end. The twin moons be the butt or the boobs? I guess either would work in this case. Or you could say one and the other is kind of like the twin moons. I'll say watching this fight does kind of make me want to replay the game using it just to use the glint blade phalanx. Yeah, the Mage Knight is cool. Cool concept. You'd think the butt considering the concept of mooning. Yeah, but it's the twin moons, you know what I mean? So it feels like it's supposed to be two things. Whoa! Yo, the hop! We hopped him. Didn't hop that. Oh my god, is that like the entire arena? It's like, I know that one is the fast cast. I just, like, am not reacting to it. It's like the fast cast and the dive in. Like, I literally see it happening. I just, like, don't react. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll just die. Sure, yeah, I'll just fucking lose. Oh, yeah, I'm good, bro. Yeah, you know, you got me. That's cool. Yeah. Think you can jump the second half of the magic greatsword combo? Oh, that's cool. I could try that. I don't really know how much benefit we're getting out of the golden vow here, or like the casting, I should say. Like, I wonder if I want to switch to a shield. The shield will help me here. I know that there's I know there's magic attacks and stuff, but well, I was way too slow to be able to jump over that, but I tried. I did actually want to try dodging those strings. Shields are kind of awkward since it would be... We want good physical resist, magical resist, and fire resist for phase 2, but overall, I found using a shield to be pretty useful against her. Well, it's like for the long strings that are... Because there are 2 attacks, so rolling is a little awkward. Also, wonder if I want, like, the farther jump, like the winged dash. So I can jump from further away. Woohoo! Is that genuine question, because it was kind of lagging while it was happening? Is that just like not dodgeable if you're too close, like not rollable? Am I supposed to like run or do a different kind of thing? Because it felt like when I was rolling into it, I just got hit by the next one immediately. It's a very hard to dodge move. You can jump some of the slashes. Yeah, I don't know if that's like I'm supposed to be very close to her and then like kind of just run around. Because I wanted to try dodging it. Like another attempt ago. And then I was like, oh, I think I just missed it. But that time I was literally like, okay, I think I caught the first dodge and then I got hit by like the 5 ones immediately after. So I don't know if that was lag or something. Because it may also be a thing that like I just can't dodge it while I'm live because there is a bit of like input delay and stuff because of like literally because my computer is chugging, so which is not an excuse I normally say, but because it's like it seems like a very tight window that I genuinely don't know. like that seemed like I got hit by every other attack even when I was trying to spam roll. Yeah, I mean, what's the cost of the talisman? I was thinking about it too. Or rather, I thought about it and then forgot immediately. Boost the damage of stance skills by 45% as long as the stance has been held for at least 1 second. That's kind of cool. I mean, let's try it out. Sup, Ayumi? Welcome, welcome. Excuse me. Oh, I don't have to do talismans in here. Because, like, I don't think we really need casting time right now. Like, we're not using it. And then we're doing holy damage, right? We are, so... What's up, Krabby Lad? Welcome. You have a story? Story? Ooh, that does a lot of damage. Yeah, I'm assuming after the visual cue, it's like charged. It's quite a big damage increase, honestly. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so you can run the first two, and then maybe try to dodge the horizontal ones. Oh, you should jump some of the slashes to dodge it consistently. That move killed me a lot before I learned the jump trick. Okay, yeah, so like I guess I can jump the second ones. I can run the first two and then jump the second two maybe, and then it's a vertical slash after that. You're taking that big sword like a champ, Flower. Thank you, Metax. Thank you. Yeah, it's already been commented on, but this knight is very cute, and I would lose. Listen, if I didn't have to win because, like, we're playing a video game and I have to win in order to progress, like, I would just lose. I'd be like, hey, do you want me to, like, polish your armor for you, or, like swallow your swords for you, or like if you want a sparring partner that you can just beat up a bunch of times, like, you know, please, like, I would love to figure something out. I could sit in the chair and watch, honestly, like when new people come in, like if you want me to just sit down and watch, like I'm totally down with it. I'm down for anything. She's very cute. Oh god. Oh, maybe I can practice the jumping on that slash, like the horizontal slash, because it shows up in phase 2. Sorry. Okay. I once went into a streamer's chat and I said one of my dad jokes. The streamer said, "Chat, am I getting old? I thought jokes were supposed to be funny." So I fired back, "You're an entertainer. Aren't you supposed to be entertaining?" Is this one of those like Reddit stories where everybody claps afterwards? Like, you're gonna tell me that the chat was like, "Ooh, burned, got him," and then everyone like put the clapping emoji because you clapped back at them and you clapped on them and you were huge? You're not clapping right now. I am. Hey. I mean, I think that's the point of streaming, is that having a little bit of banter is funny. But that's the thing, right? Like, the banter needs to be funny. It's just, if it's only oppositional and kind of cringe, then it's not funny. There's nothing to play off of. Like yesterday, I guess it's more of a self-roast. I was going to use it as an example of being able to, like, call someone an asshole without it being offensive, but at dinner with my boss, he was kind of like, okay, so, like, what do you want to do now? Like, he was implying that maybe we could do something else that night. I don't know, like, bar crawl or something. They said, like, oh, I don't know if you know this, but, like, I have this dude that I need to do commission work for on a weekly basis. It's like, guy kind of sounds like an asshole. I'm like, yeah, he's like kind of a prick. I don't know if I really like the guy, but, like, I have to get the work done, so. But bants need to be funny. You can't just, like, roast the guy. Oh, what? You covered your form change with the... That's not fair. 1, 2, jump, jump. Oh, the jump just got because the second one fires up. Let's go. Oh, that's huge, bro. Yo, that's crazy huge. Alright. Alright, so if we jump the first one, the second one just misses because it aims upwards. That's kind of sick. I think this is the part of the story where it's revealed they were on vacation the whole time. Yeah, they were like, aren't you supposed to be entertaining? Caresses your chin. Am I getting old? Looks away from you. Aren't you supposed to be entertaining me? You're an entertainer, right? I think you got it, Metax. I think you got it right on the money. It was actually the gaycation the entire time. Oh my goodness. Man. It's rough. Rolling around on the floor is pretty fun to do. Like, just rolling around and, like, barking like a dog. It's kind of what I feel like I'm doing against this boss. Just rolling around like a doofus. I should really be buffing before I go into the boss room instead of taking a double shot as soon as... Oh, she's pushing me against the wall. Oh, God. Oh, please don't. Please don't do that. Oh, I'm just like a meek little spellcaster against this wall. Oh, please don't corner me and put me in the blender. Was more so referring to rolling around to try to force yourself awake, but you can bark if you want, I won't judge. That's crazy, bro. If you're set on this strategy, I would recommend swapping 2 blue flasks for red flasks. What, like trading with all of their stuff? To do the stance poke. The thing is, like, you can still like dodge and recover sometimes. It just depends what they feel like doing. I think the issue is more that I get hit like in neutral before I hit them. Like here would be a good time for me to get hit before, like if I didn't, yeah, like there, I didn't dodge the pattern. I could have saved a flask there. I did not need to spend a flask there. Oh, come on. That's a pretty cool dodge. I feel like maybe I could be doing that more. See, the greatsword attack is actually kind of hard to dodge because of the frames. The frames get really bad on that second hit. Holy shit. Yeah, I was not sure what to do when she summoned the fast missiles and the slow missiles at the same time. That was crazy. I mean, I kind of just wanted to open my mouth and take it, but, like, I feel like that's not very good for beating the battle. You're not necessarily because of trading, but because you're not running out of MP by using your stance. Yeah, that's fair. I guess what I was suggesting was more that I feel like I don't want to give myself more HP flasks because I notice that I'm making mistakes that should not happen. Or, like, there are points in time that I feel like I could still be optimizing, so I feel like attempting to give myself more flasks might not result in me dodging more stuff. Not enough golden seeds. I'm not trying to be in this menu right now. But from a more fundamental level, you're correct. I didn't buff before I came in here. Oh, the explosion. Oh, I haven't seen whatever the fuck that was. That was their, like, before you kill me move, and I didn't get a chance to see what it was. Dang. I did think it was funny, though, that jumping into the swords didn't, like, result in the worst thing happening. Like, it was kind of okay. Like, it was fine. I would have assumed that would have turned out worse, but... Oops. Yeah, that was a bit of a miss. Nope. No. supposed to be dodging to the side for the like mid swords and the jump in. Because I keep trying to dodge forward because I feel like I'm supposed to dodge into them because they're like fast projectiles instead of slow ones. But the slows I feel like running is good enough. And the mid ones, because they're faster, I'm like... Yeah, I guess I just want to dodge into them because that feels correct. What would the term be? It's not perpendicular, it's parallel? Yeah, dodging parallel into them is like... usually a decent strategy for projectiles, I want to say. But... I like the stance your character held the sword. Yo, same, bro! Same! I was talking about how if a lady knight walked up to me like this, I would just lose. I would offer to lose. I'd just be like, yep, you win. You got it. I surrender. There was a historical stance? I have no idea. All I know is its aura is hell. No, I feel like even when I roll to the side, I'm kind of like, depending on the spacing, it's pretty bad. So maybe I have to roll back. Rolling back against projectiles is really hard. Maybe it was a timing thing. So these are slows. That's kind of funny. Virgil, is that you? Which of the sword projectiles? That's what Virgil does, right? I think I asked about this before. Yeah, I just can't find a time to take a turn, honestly. That stance, you aim the sword forward rather than to your side. Yeah, having it off to the side is just kind of like... It's just aura maxing. It has nothing to do with anything in particular, I guess. We even get... We get bonuses for farming aura. We get a 45% damage boost for farming aura, which is pretty funny. think I just have to, like, mash roll there. Okay. Okay. So that's her before I die move, but also what the fuck did I even... What do I... Literally what? Those are the twin moons? Sure, but also, like, what the fuck do I even... Is it just a dodge 3 times or you die? That's where you jump? You have to jump for that. Okay. Let's see. It's a jump type move. Jump type gaming. I think you can also roll it. Is it harder to roll or jump it? Rolling is harder. I really wanted to see if I can get, like, a jump there, but it seems awkward. Oh, I'm in the building. Damn. The second moon is awkward to time compared to jumping them. Oh, for rolling? They're, like, easier to jump because of the second one. Is it the entire arena? Like, can you also attempt to just run away? Well, I think it hits the entire arena. It's also fast, so you have to be far away when she starts it to even try outranging it. Mm-hmm. Lar couldn't even last a minute? Oh yeah, when she's, like, double teaming me like that by herself. I mean, I think anybody would lose pretty fast. Oh. She did it immediately. Also, I do think that it's the entire stage. She just, like, did it immediately. That's crazy. You can front stab if she takes a knee. It should do more damage. The stance jump might also do more damage. I was just thinking that, actually. Because it only does, like, 1.6 on the visceral. Which is, like, weird. But I could maybe try doing the 3-hit combo as well. Okay, like 2.2 instead of 1.6 on the combo. Nice. Oh no, I'm in the blender. Oh, I was so scared there. I was so scared there. Oh my god. Holy. My god. Yeah, you can probably parry her. That would make sense. I would imagine you're allowed to parry her. Good thing you had the talisman that did 45%. Yeah, it did a bunch of damage. That did crazy damage. I mean, yeah, this seems pretty good. It's unfortunate because I don't grow literal angel wings when I fucking do my leap, or I don't know, the winged dragon, feathery dragon wings, whatever. It's not as cool, basically, but it's quite powerful. I mean, I guess it's cool in the sense that I'm stanced the fuck up, but I don't get the literal wings, which makes me sad. Yeah, we dodged the 3-hit, and then I tried to heal and then got sent into the blender. And then they started the actual blender attack that I was really, really close to, and then almost dodged it by virtue of just being in front of her face. So that was funny. Yeah, but it takes like 1 second as opposed to 3, and it's way less committal. Yeah, it's like less of a thrust through, but you get more airtime, and also the thrusting through them part is actually like can be good, because then they don't hit you because you stab through them. Like if we go through them, they might like whiff an attack, right? And also, yeah, less range for sure. That's definitely supposed to be an upside or comparison, but I think the extra damage on the stance itself is what's kind of selling me, because it does a lot of damage. Like, I do like that it does a lot of damage. Also, you asked if there were ranged attacks. I don't know if anyone answered that question, but yeah, you can use range. Like, there's actual range attacks. Like, I have a fireball. The thing is, that was a quick boss, so it's kind of hard to commit to casting spells, because she'll just send you into the blender and kill you. So yeah, like the faster, lower commitment attacks like this were really good, because I could roll by the time they started doing their thing, right? Especially when they just dodge. Yeah, most enemies have like a reaction pattern, like to projectiles. I think Lightning Spear is one of the unreactables. Like, there are certain spells that they just like literally can't react to. Maybe bosses can react to it, I don't know. But I think Lightning Spear is one of them that they like don't really dodge. But like stuff like fireballs they're definitely gonna dodge them usually. It's why the invisible glintstone is so gas, no dodging, and it's pretty fast. Yeah. So like there are certain spells that don't trigger the enemy's dodge pattern, which is interesting to think about as a concept, I guess. Because like you can't just have them get hit by shit all the time, right? But what it does is it kind of promotes you to like try to find more openings, because if you wait for a really, really long time, then try to commit to a safe attack, then they'll have the dodge pattern, which is kind of how they work in Armored Core 6. Armored Core 6, they also have a dodge pattern. So either you combo correctly on melees or they dodge away from you. And then also for slower weapons like bazookas, they have a dodge impulse. No, like higher level or late game Armored Core pilots have like a triple dodge impulse basically before they stop dodging you. So you really have to be pressing the button a lot. Using magic on her wasn't too bad. She casts her spells, which are huge openings. Yeah, so I guess the whenever she brings up the glint blades, that's a good opportunity to throw stuff. I think we noticed it in the last boss, but the thing that's kind of unfortunate for spellcasting, or why I don't really like it as much as I would hoped I would have, was that there's a lot of random strings in this game, so like it feels really bad to commit to a spell and then get bonked. Whereas I feel like I'm expecting it more when I'm standing like this and I press a button. I'm like, yeah, I'm asking to get bonked because I'm in melee range. But like a dodge impulse into like the parry movement she has, the like circle roll around you to hitting you happened on like a fireball, and I'm just like, dog, what do you want from me, man? What do you want from me, dude? That's gonna be it for today. I think we were able to explore the blue castle. We went blue. You can buy your armor from the round table. We should do that first. We'll do that first, but we'll be ending after that, I think. We did the blue castle level, which had blue torches as their signifier, which I appreciated. I appreciated that they had the blue torches on the outside of the castle, which was like a good signal for this is the right way. This will probably lead you into the castle, because it's tied, and there were instances of not blue torches that didn't lead you into the castle, like the orange torch for the side room, the orange torch on the enemy, and the orange torch in the immediate main path. It was good. Right, the finger room. You need to go to the finger room. A blue castle with a lady named Rolana? Reminds me of the blue castle with a lady named Renala. I guess that is kind of the same, isn't it? That is pretty the same. Okay, are these, like, cool, though? These seem like they're really cool. Oh, I need int. I need 16 int to use these. Are these, like, good, though? Like, are they good? Like, should I use them? They're cool. The investment is the only issue. Yeah, I need, like, 9 more int in order to use them. Rolana's armor. And I definitely want these. I don't know if they're good, though. Oh, do you only get her main armor? Like, it doesn't sell any of her... Oh, her helmet's there. Oh. Rolana's gloves. Greaves. Greaves gloves. Oh. I want to see how I look with the... with her armor, because she has the side tassets. And also has the same, breastplate profile as me. Oh no, it's got a little bit more booby code on there. But I was gonna say that it's more, like, angular outwards, I suppose. It looks kind of cool. I don't know if I want to stick with it, though. I think I like the other one better. I actually think I just like this one better. The hips are kind of bigger. Yeah, the boob armor. I kind of wish it was just like Final Fantasy Dragoon kind of armor, where it's like got the pointed front. It's a little bit more dramatic or whatever. But yeah, what do we think about the twin blades? Like, I kind of want to try them. Actually, I can buy them, right? And still, like, I can still use them. They just don't do any damage, I think. Is that correct? Magic effects for their art won't show up. I just want to look at them. So this is like the dual blades of previous, where I have to, like, two-hand them and then it'll show up, I think. Let's just go back. Well, I think it's a, like... How should I say this? I think I used to hate Booba armor a lot more. It's mostly because I just like how normal breastplates look like. They look really fucking cool. I don't know. I just like them a lot. But I think, like, Booba armor to... You know... It's like an exaggeration, if that makes sense. Like, we exaggerate in art all the time for, like, several different things. Like, for example, the chin was basically unseeable for a lot of, like, early Moe Blob anime because, like, we just didn't... It was just cute to not include the chin. So in the same way, it's like exaggerating a breastplate to be designed with, like, a booba thing on it is, like, not... I actually think it's not that unusual. I think I used to be more critical of it because of my own preferences, but again, it's like, it's an exaggeration just like any other kind of art piece that has any type of exaggeration to it. Like, it's not actually that big of a problem. Okay. That's really cool. Oh my god, that's cool. Holy shit, that's so cool. Oh, and it has the attack set of the other light greatsword. Oh my goodness. The R1 stance shoots sword beams and the R2 does fire. So that's supposed to send beams, and then this does fire. Okay. So, and it'll show up as like fire and magic and whatever. Welcome Yumi, by the way. Welcome. See your message. That'll show up if I had the prerequisite, right? If I had the int prerequisite. Do we think it's, like, is it worth it? Like, does this do, like, a considerable amount of damage? It looks like it's gonna do a considerable amount of damage. How am I doing? I'm doing alright. As I always do every week, I have a lot of work I need to do, so I'm trying to, like, not overdo it, because I'm gonna have to do a bunch of stuff after I exit stream, leave stream. I'm just deciding whether or not I want to use these cool-ass dual blades, because the fire one might scale, or might have the faith scaling. I think the magic damage would be low. Yeah, it has 2 scaling, or 2 pieces of scaling. I am wondering if this works kind of like how dual element dual blades in Monster Hunter work, where like only one of the, basically the blade that has the fire on it, or the blade that has the ice on it, or whatever element, like only attacks from that sword do that damage. And the reason I'm asking that is for like the main string. So if I do something like this, and then one of them's supposed to be the fire sword and one of them's supposed to be the int sword, then like, do I do like a fire attack then an int attack? Or does it do the same damage with both hits? Because if it does the same damage with both hits, I think it's more usable. If it doesn't do that, then maybe I'll want to switch. Or like, I'll stick with the one that I have. Because like this twin blade attack seems really cool. That seems really cool. We're like spinning on them. We're spinning around. But yeah, how are you doing, Yumi? This is kind of like the end of stream. You don't, unfortunately? That's okay. I mean, how difficult is it to get? Maybe we can, here. Let's, we can equip one of the seals just to, like, see how it works. Oh. We can get 3 and 5. That would put me to 16. Is there an int talisman? Maybe one that I don't have. For you, it'd be incredibly difficult. I think there is, and you've missed it. I'm just curious, like, how many levels it would take, or, like, how difficult. Well, we can get 1 int. We get 1 int, then we can test it out, because then we can equip the 2 to get +3, then +5 to 16. I mean, levels at this point are apparently don't matter that much. I can only equip 1. That makes sense. That makes sense. I just assumed that I could do both. This was on the holy damage thing. +10 drinky thing for testing. Like +10 int. Can I cook it? Is it a cook thing? I don't even know how to cook, actually. Been doing good working on your VR chat model. Truth. Truke. Truth nuke. Crafting. Oh, the flask. Yeah, let's see if we have, see if we have it. I don't think I have the int thing for flasks. Darn. I mean, I could, like, go farm. I could do that. I know how long it would take. I don't know. They're really cool, though. I can also, like, respec, right? I don't know what I'd really change, though. Most of the things are where I want them to be. Like, except for strength, right? Like, I think I needed 22 strength to hold the banner, but, like, we're not using that. That's tough. That's fine, I think. I think it's okay. I was like... Yeah. Like, we already have a Fire Faith sword. For, like, the Sacred Flame Greatsword. We have, like, the Magma one. We have, what's it called? I guess we don't have, like, a Fire Sword proper. But also, like, I don't know how often I'm gonna get to do that attack, you know what I mean? Like, the super crazy spin move attack. I'm always a little hesitant with those moves. It was easier with the Magma Sword because it gives you healing, but it is pretty, like, high commitment for the string. And, yeah. I think it's okay. It's okay to not use it. Good luck with whatever you'll need to do. Oh, you're taking off? You're making a femboy night. Sweet. That's, like, my favorite thing. That's crazy. You just said the exact words that are the thing that I like. That's wild. Okay, so yeah, I think we can call it here. So if you're still here, I'm going to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Appreciate your support as always, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye. Bye.